Today I am very happy to have a chance to talk to my favorite person. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had the fear of public speaking? Do you want to talk confidently on the stage but don't know how? Don't worry, Daniel will tell you how. He's a TEDx speaker, an amazing influencer, and a confident public speaker. Please be welcome, Daniel.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Daniel, is there a technique or the method that you want to teach people to improve their public speaking?
Oh, yes. What a great question. I wish I knew this technique when I just started my public speaking journey because when I just first started, I didn't know how to organize my speech. I didn't know what to put in my speech, or I didn't know how to walk around on the stage. In other words, I didn't know how to use the stage, right? So it all changed when I joined this club. It's called Toastmaster. I think many people know about it. There, I met this teacher. Her name is Mrs. Jean. She showed me this technique that was so useful that I use it until like for 2 years already. Okay, so the technique is called the speech map. A speech map. Okay, most people when they come on the stage, they don't use the stage. They only stand at one spot and they don't walk around or they don't interact with their audience. All they do is like politician. They stand at the same spot and they just don't do anything. Okay? So a speech map is when you draw a circle. I mean, imagine a stage is like a rectangular, right? So you draw a circle inside that rectangular.
Wow.
For example, I would draw a three circles inside that my speech map. For example, in the middle is where I start my speech, right? I would introduce my topic. I would say what I'm about to say, and that's it. That's the circle in the middle. And when I move on to tell my story, I would move myself to the right.
Wow.
Yeah, so to the right is where I tell my story, and maybe to the left is where I go back to my speech and tell all the things I want to say. But the thing is, what really useful about this speech map is that you don't have to memorize the whole speech. All you have to do is memorize the circle that you draw.
Oh.
Okay, so in the middle, I start my speech, I say this, I say that. On the right, I go to the right, I tell my story, and when I go back to the left is where I finish my speech. And when I go back to the middle again, it would be where I finish and I say goodbye to the audience. So
Wow.
the speech map is the tool that you can use to memorize, your whole speech without remember word by word. All you have to do is remember the speech map. That's it.
Amazing.
Yes. Okay.
But due to this method, can it apply for newbie or the one who just a beginner?
Of course, yes. The one mistake that I see most people make is that they try to memorize everything, a single
Oh.
line, one line after line after line, right? No, instead of doing that, how about you split your whole speech into many sessions, right? The opening, the body, and the ending. And maybe where you tell a story, okay, put it inside like some circle and put it on the stage. That's a cool thing you can do too.
Yeah.
When you have a speech map, you can put it on the stage. You can step on it, and if you forget, you can look down. Hey, oh, this is the part when I stand here, I have to say this, and you go out to the right, right? So, oh, I stand here, I have to say this. I have to tell this story. I have to say
Wow.
this and that. And when I go back to the left, I have to say it again. So, that's something awesome that you can do with a speech map, that you can practice with it like right down on your feet. You can look down, and when you're just on the stage, you can be awesome,
Ah.
remember the speech, yes, like that.
Genius.
Yes.
Oh my god. So this technique, how can it affect or improve your confidence?
Oh yes, like I said before, a speech map is where you can memorize or remember your whole speech without spending hours, days, or weeks like trying to memorize the whole speech, like the whole paragraph, right? It's so
So bad.
yeah, it's so bad, it's so tired. Like my eyes tired when I look at my speech. I don't want to do that. But speech map, like it split my speeches into many sessions, like small, tiny, which I can easily remember, right?
Yes.
So whenever you can remember, you can internalize, like the speech is inside your head. All you have to do is get on the stage and speak it. Like all you have to take care about is your confidence, about your interaction with the audience. All you have to take care of is about that. You don't have to worry standing on the stage. What's my next line? What to say next? What story should I tell next? Oh shit, I forgot. So you don't have to worry all about that. So that instead of focusing on remember your speech,
Mm-hmm.
you can focus on your audience, which is the most important part. So that's how a speech map can help you with your
Wow.
confidence.
Wonderful. Thank you, Daniel. I learned so much from you today through this interview. I hope that you can somehow improve your public speaking skills and overcome the fear of talking on the stage. Thank you, and I am Dennis, and see you tomorrow.